Hey guys, welcome to another week of Badass Wednesdays, where typically I will talk about someone from the past that was, in my opinion, a complete badass. Don't mind the audio and how it looks in this video because I'm also going to be clearing Korea and I'm leaving in, now it's about 12 days. So just bear with me with this and enjoy the video. Thank you. So some people obviously want to join the military. I joined the military myself. I joined at 19 years old. You're supposed to be able to join at 17 years old. Russia, with this 6-year-old to join the military. If you'd like to learn about him, continue watching this video. So this video is about Sergey Aleshkov. When the Germans pushed into Russia during World War II, he and his family were caught in the crossfires. His family had left and Sergey was the only one left alive. When his mother had left him alone in the house, Sergey, he was cool with it, and then his mother never showed up. Sergey stayed in his house no matter what, and he was waiting for his mother to arrive. Well, one night, the neighbor arrived instead of his mother, and she was crying and telling him that he needed to get out of there. By the time she got Sergey out of the window, she had been shot, and it was a fatality. She died. Sergey, he just kept on walking and walking and walking for days. Sergey would often pretend that he had a gun whenever he would hear people nearby or soldiers telling him to back off, he has a rifle. He later on was found by these Russian soldiers that brought him in to the medic because of his wounds that he had had. The nurse and the people in the hospital often found his jokes very funny, and it lightened up their days whenever they would conversate with Sergey. Sergey, being only 6 years old, couldn't read or anything, and he was very young, so a lot of the soldiers that were in this hospital were often reminded of their children back home that they had left. Later on, when Sergey was taken out of the hospital, the major who had first seen Sergey, or who Sergey was first brought to, ended up adopting Sergey and taking care of him since he had no family of his own. Sergey went on many missions, bringing ammunition to men on the lines and giving people water. He always wanted to help and be a soldier. At 6 years old, Sergey would often be found moving along the trenches and helping the soldiers in need. He also would often pass out letters and would make them dance sometimes in order to receive their letters for him. Sergey often gave the men that were in the trenches and in battle a pretty good time because he lightened the whole situation that they were in. One day Sergey was out and about and he was playing with the binoculars the soldiers typically let him play with, and he saw something weird in some hay bales. This weird thing he saw was later to be found 2 Nazis that were hiding, because Sergey went back and told the soldiers, hey, there's something here, I see something. The soldiers didn't believe him, but they were kind of skeptical, so they followed him, and he caught the 2 spies. Another night later down the road, the dugout that the Russian soldiers stayed in, it went under fire from German bombings, and the commander was caught under the rubble. Sergey was the only one that saw this, so he ran to go get help from other people, and the soldiers eventually lifted the logs after Sergey could unsuccessfully lift them himself. At 6 years old, he got his first medal for military merit after saving the commander, who was his father at this time. Sergey eventually ended up marrying and raising 2 children of his own, a daughter and a son. That's why he made it to Badass Wednesdays. If you guys would like to see more, I will try my best to push out a video next week. There will also be a video coming up about my time in Korea, and that may or may not be out by the time that I leave here. As I said, I have 12 days left and I'm going home to see my family. So bear with me, and I will be posting within the next 2 months. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the support. And hopefully, I'll see you guys next week. Forgot one thing. You can also find my TikTok down in the description. I finally just got on that. That will be Tucker's Talks. And I also have my Instagram. And that will also be in the description. So feel free to watch that. I plan on posting more content on TikTok because it'll be a little bit easier than editing and uploading videos for YouTube in my time that I'm clearing and my time driving from Maine to Washington. So stay tuned, make sure you check that out, and as always, hopefully I'll see you guys next week.